Good afternoon, Falcons. I'm Ellie Sullivan.
And I'm Sophie Sullivan, and this is the Falcon Report.
The Tri-Cities Youth Suicide Prevention Coalition is hosting a virtual walk or run, whichever you decide. It is free to register for this event. To register, please visit the link on the screen. The YSPC is accepting donations, which will be used to create future walks and put on additional suicide prevention/awareness events. We will be handing out printed walking/running bibs, or you can print your bib out online by visiting their Facebook page. And a free goodie bag on Wednesday, 10/28, for all registered participants from 4 to 7 p.m. at 8697 West Gage Boulevard in Kennewick, in the Buffalo Wild Wings parking lot. Join us for the Spirit Days during the walk. Use the hashtag TakingStridesTC on Facebook with pictures of you walking around your neighborhood, on your treadmill, or anywhere you decide to take this challenge. If you choose to walk with a friend, you must maintain at least 6 feet of distance and wear a mask.
This is the last week before December to purchase your yearbook. Also, seniors, graduation photos for yearbook are due on November 29th. Email to hanfordgyre@gmail.com. Now is Isabella Gao to show you where to purchase your yearbook.
Hi everyone, my name is Isabella Gao, and I'm the Communications Director of Hanford's Yearbook Program. Today, I'm going to be quickly running down how to purchase a yearbook this year, and also how seniors can access the senior photo requirements and send in their photos to the Hanford Yearbook Program. From your browser, you should go to Hanford's website, which is hanford.rsd.edu. After getting to the Hanford High School website, click on School. And after you reach the page of school, scroll down on the sidebar until you get to the place that says Graduating Seniors and click on this link. Here, you can, if you're a senior, read this form for the requirements of senior photos this year, and then send them to hanfordgyre@gmail.com as an email. If you want to purchase a yearbook, you can go to yearbookordercenter.com, which will lead you to a page that tells you to enter the code for your school. The Hanford code is 12065, and yearbook purchases will be open starting October 5th.
Here's Mr. Palmer with information about Science Bowl.
And we're back with another Science Bowl question. Today's question is an Earth science question. Toss-up question, multiple choice, Earth and space. What type of metamorphism occurs when magma is injected into crustal rock and the heat of the intrusion causes the crustal rock to metamorphose? W, contact, X, regional, Y, burial, Z, hydrothermal. Yes, we use W, X, Y, and Z. It's easier to tell which one you're answering. If you said W, contact, you are correct, and you earn 4 points for your team. And then we have the toss-up, or the bonus question. Earth and space, short answer. The volume of Lake Michigan is 5 times 10 to the 12th cubic meters. If the flow rate of water into Lake Michigan is 5 times 10 to the 10 cubic meters per year, how long in years to one significant digit is the residence time of water in Lake Michigan? You would have 20 seconds in Science Bowl time to figure this out. The math teachers have probably paused this and said, work on it. But I'm going to give you the answer. The answer is 100 years. One significant figure, so 100 years. 10 points for the bonus. If you knew these, or if you'd like to give them a shot, drop me an email. We'll set you up with some information about the Science Bowl team. Practices are going to start the first Tuesday in November. We'll have a Zoom meeting on that day. We'll go over the details, the ins and outs, the ups and downs, how this is all supposed to work in a virtual world. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a scientific day.
Be sure to join the Hanford Library Canvas course. Go to the link on the screen to join the course. You will find helpful links and lots of good information without any assignments.
Hey Hey Falcons, I know I look a little different than how you just saw me a couple seconds ago, but since it's nearing the end of Disability Awareness Month, I thought I'd hop back on again to share with you a couple more specific reminders about disabilities on behalf of the Hanford Student Equity Committee. First things first, although this doesn't apply at this very moment, if you pass by someone in the hallways who happens to have a disability, say hi, wave. You don't need to purposely ignore them, and more often than not, a smile goes a long way. On a serious note, when a person with special needs has an episode, it could be hard for them to get over it. Please do not judge them when they may do something unexpected or, to you, abnormal. Also, people with disabilities don't need saviors. People with disabilities are still people and should be treated as such. This imposes infantilism, which isn't necessary. If someone needs a special accommodation from a 504 plan, such as extended test time or specific seating arrangements, do not think less of them. Everyone should be given the opportunity to learn comfortably, and specific accommodations can really impact someone's experience at school. Also, there will always be a wide spectrum of disabilities, so don't assume what a given disability will entail. If you didn't know, there's a scale from high functioning to low functioning. Next, it's okay to ask if someone needs assistance, but please don't force your help on someone who has declined it. And with that comes, do not touch people's mobility devices without their permission. Even if you think you're just trying to help, always ask before you touch it. Finally, when asking how to make a person with a disability feel more comfortable, you need to be careful as to not bring too much attention to their disability, as this could make them very self-conscious. Ask, is this okay? Or, am I making you feel comfortable? Be careful with your words and always be respectful. We hope that this has helped you shed a light on disabilities. Maybe you have learned from your past misconceptions, who knows? Do your part to make Hanford a more knowledgeable and inclusive space. Okay, you can go back to the floating head now.
Who doesn't love a good treat? Open a Gisa Credit Union student account and earn yourselves $100 as a treat. Follow their Instagram for all the details. Let's get spooky with cinema, according to Connor, Halloween edition.
Hey guys, welcome back to my show, and in this episode it seemed only fitting to do a Halloween special. I'm honestly not a huge fan of horror films, but surprisingly there are plenty of Halloween movies for me to still enjoy. The three categories I have for spooky movies are thriller, family spooky, and Tim Burton. Probably my favorite thriller would have to be A Quiet Place. The sound design is fantastic, and the fact that they can't talk leads to amazing moments like this. Even though it's called A Quiet Place, it's gotta be up there with some of the loudest movies I've seen. It's a common trope in screenwriting to show and not tell, and this movie is perfect for that. Also, the monsters are really freaky, so I like that. Oh, what's this? Love and Monsters, an original film based on a unique setting and time? Wow, I can't wait to see this high-quality movie. I'm deeply invested in this character and his complex wants and goals. Okay, anyway, part 2, Family Spooky. These movies do not get the credit that they deserve. Haunted Mansion, Goosebumps, Hocus Pocus, Ichabod Crane, and even Tower of Terror. I mean, seriously, these movies are alone responsible for why I love Halloween so much. They have such a fun charm to them that makes Halloween so fun, and even though their plots are sometimes generic or the acting isn't Oscar worthy, they always make up for it by being awesome. I don't really know how to explain it. Each of them has compensations for their faults. For all the mediocre actors in these movies, there's just as many amazing actors. And even though they all keep a lighthearted tone, they also have some very spooky undertones and plots. Slappy is a very, honestly, well-crafted villain. The soundtracks are great, they have good stories, good characters, and they're just fun. Part 3, Tim Burton. Okay, so Tim Burton is interesting because of his strange style, we all know that. Some of his movies aren't even supposed to be scary, just weird. I mean, like Edward Scissorhands isn't even a Halloween movie, but The Neighborhood it gives me the creeps. It's so good though, I love it. I love his animation style, and he seems to like these small clay worlds a lot, which you can see with his work with Frankenweenie, Nightmare Before Christmas, Corpse Bride, and even certain parts of Beetlejuice. Tim Burton always takes the darkness of Halloween, the fun zaniness of Halloween, and a little bit of wonder and joy, I guess, and kind of meshes them together to create something that I think everyone can enjoy. Also, I feel like Johnny Depp was just born for Tim Burton movies. He's such a weirdo. I could keep talking on and on about how the new Frankenweenie is built on the 1980 short film, or how The Other Father in Coraline is a good guy, or just how Coraline is such a great movie, or how Young Frankenstein is a perfect Mel Brooks adaptation of the original, or how Sweeney Todd is the best musical ever made. But I don't have enough time, so please watch Coraline, Frankenweenie 1984, and a play version of Sweeney Todd, and be educated on good Halloween movies because they're fantastic. And I'll see you next time.
The University of Idaho is hosting a high school design day where emerging designers in grades 9 through 12 experience the opportunities offered by the school. This one-day event is free and includes hands-on design virtual workshops taught by expert faculty in the following fields: architecture, art and design, interior architecture and design, landscape architecture, and virtual technology and design space. These workshops are limited to the first 100 students, so don't wait to sign up. The virtual high school design day takes place from 9:30 a.m. to 3 p.m., Saturday, November 7th, with a 90-minute lunch break. Check the Career Center for more information.
Hey Falcons, it's time for Key Club's annual trick-or-treat for UNICEF. This year, the fundraiser is online, and you can donate to Key Club's virtual donation box. To access it, please check out the QR code on the screen or go to the link in the video description. Every donation, no matter how big or small, helps a child in need. Donations can help provide clean drinking water, vaccinations, N95 masks, and more. Once you have made a donation or shared the URL, email hanford.hi.key@gmail.com to be entered to win a prize. Thanks, Falcons!
Journalism Club had their first meeting. The meetings are an hour long. The Remind class code is HB96FK. To get the Zoom code, go to the link on the screen.
Now here's Library Tips with Mrs. Blackburn.
Hi Falcons, it's Mrs. Blackburn, and today we're going to make sure that your Google is connected, and we're going to check it in 3 places just to make sure.
If you've ever had this screen pop up in Canvas, then you know you need to connect your Google in Canvas. So you're going to go to your bookmark bar and click on Canvas. And I always like Canvas to have a card view. Sometimes the list view can be confusing, but you can change that if you want. But you're going to go up to your account and then click on Settings. We're going to check to see if Google is connected. If it is, it's going to show up under Registered Services. If it isn't, you're going to need to connect it. So we're going to authorize Google Drive by clicking on that. Make sure you choose your school account and then click Allow. If it's successful, then your account will pop up under Registered Services, and then you know that it is connected in Canvas. So the next 2 fixes are going to be in ClassLink. So you're going to want to go to the top right-hand side of your ClassLink account and click on that icon and then go to Settings. Under Settings, you're going to click on Sign In. And then you want to make sure that your name appears right here under the Google account. If it doesn't, click the little attach. Make sure you choose your student account. And then as long as your name pops up, then you're good to go on this fix. And you can always change your profile picture too, by the way. So if you've ever had some of your assignments come in blank, this next fix is the one for you. So on ClassLink, you're going to want to choose My Files. And on the bottom left-hand side, you're going to find Manage Services. You're going to want to connect your Google Drive right here. Again, make sure you select your student email and then hit Allow, allowing it to access your Gmail. And then you're good. That's the last fix.
Here's Friday's schedule.
Here is Falcon Trivia 2.0.
The day of reckoning will soon arrive, for on All Hallows' Eve, ghosts, ghouls, and goblins from centuries past will rise from the grave, seeking vengeance for the pain we caused them during their woeful stay in the mortal realm. We are nearly too late. Our fate is sealed. Our time is quickly approaching. But perhaps if you can solve this riddle, the souls of those long perished will be wary of your cunning and leave you unharmed. Which of these people died on Halloween night? Mary Shelley, H.P. Lovecraft, Bram Stoker, Harry Houdini. The Reaper will wait no longer. Here's the answer. Harry Houdini. His time came on Halloween night, 1926. Not to a trick gone wrong, as many believe, but from a ruptured appendix. If you outsmarted me, you may just avoid the long and painful agony of the horrors of Halloween. May your soul find peace.
That's all for today. I'm a spooky ghost.
And I'm a floating head, and this has been the Falcon Report.